Hello, welcome back. It is Dana. We are here doing Panic, Season 1, Episode 5, Phantoms. So, quick recap of last episode. We started with exactly where we left off in the previous episode. So, the dude at the house is shooting at everybody who's, trying to break in to get evidence that they were there so they could send in the picture and do the thing. Heather is trapped in some sort of underground bunker, and when she's inside, she runs into that dude whose name I forget, who was hiding under the bed, getting his own thing. Make a very long story short. Heather, Natalie, and Dodge all get the stuff that they need. They take the picture, they get the hell out of there. They're all fine. So that was sort of it, I think, for the actual panic of that episode. A lot of it was talking about how the cops are trying to find them, they're interviewing people, stuff like that. We find out that, remember I told you that the dude got thrown in the trunk and I couldn't figure out why? Turns out he was the guy who said he didn't need to play because he was selling enough drugs to supplement his income. He didn't need the $20,000. Turns out he's not actually doing that great at it. So the drug dealers kidnapped him and beat him up because he didn't have their money. So now he has to get back in the game. And what's his face? The dude whose name is escaping me, the bad boy that Heather ended up making out with when she was completely ossified. He stole him an item, so he's back in the game. Whatever, it's all fine. What else happened? The other thing that happened was... when Heather was in the house, when she was trying to get her item, she found, a list of everybody's name who were playing with, maybe betting odds or something. There were, numbers next to all of them. So we're trying to figure out, what does this mean? Why is it here? Did a judge leave it here? Is the guy who owns the house a judge? That would be crazy. I don't know, but that happened. The other crazy thing that happened was Heather's mother gave her back $400 of the $5,000 or whatever it is that she stole from her. And she actually tried to be a good mom about it. She sort of apologized. She's like, hey, if you can get the hell out of here, get out. And I'm, I didn't mean it, whatever. So they're trying to rectify the situation a little bit. And then they have a giant party for the people who are playing Panic. And Heather goes and ends up getting really, really drunk. I'm trying to remember why. Is there a reason she got really, really drunk, or she just did? Regardless, she gets really, really drunk, and Ray is the bad boy. And they sort of reveal some stuff to each other, some vulnerability, and then they make out, and then the sign comes for, the next activity. And then at the very, and it's done in, red paint or something. And then the very last scene, I think it's the very last scene, that we see Bishop driving away, and he's got red paint. So, I know in the book, he was a judge. I assume we're now supposed to know definitively in the show that he is also a judge. But that was my really, really quick recap. So, that said, let's go ahead and jump into this. So, here we go. Panic, Season 1, Episode 5, Phantoms. Let's do it. And now we have to have this overly long, don't try this at home, this is all fake, don't do it, blah, 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 blah. Because, people don't understand how TV works, I guess. Although, better safe than sorry, I guess. But it's really probably so that people are very litigious and they don't want to get sued. But that's just my guess.
Legend has it that 100 years ago, there was a man named Samuel Graybill, who was the richest man in Texas.
Where is she? She lives in a trailer. Where is she hanging out?
Graybill didn't believe in curses and built the house anyway.
Well, I guess that was a bad decision.
After they moved in, Graybill and his family played a game every day.
That's
When
nice.
he came home, he knocked 4 times and waited 10 seconds before he entered.
Okay.
Knock 4 times. Exactly 4. Then, close your eyes and count to 10.
So this is like
What happens after 10 seconds?
urban legends for kids.
Don't worry. Everyone around here does it.
Are these like current day kids, or are these our characters 15 years ago or something? Well, I guess not 15, like 10.
However, one day he came home and didn't knock, so he could surprise his wife, and found her in the arms of another man.
Uh-oh. That's probably bad. Not that, with the shadow. I mean, that's probably bad too, but I meant...
In a fit of rage, he killed his wife and his children and buried them in the walls of the house. In his grief, he
That was
hung
pretty
himself
gruesome.
from the bell tower.
Okay.
Now, Graybill's ghost curses all lovers who enter the house, and they will hear the bells ring before their beloved one dies.
Oh, okay. So this is like a fun urban legend, and I'm guessing we're gonna have to spend the night in this house. Which makes it worse. So is it like a block party? What is he doing there?
Hey, wait.
Does he live in the trailer park too?
Friends, a little cruise. You want to join?
Look, Ray, the other night I was pretty drunk.
You drank like an entire bottle of vodka.
And we did something dumb.
That's pretty drunk.
End of story.
You sure about that?
Pretty sure.
Thank you. Anyways, anyway.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get some beer. Howdy.
Do we know him? Are they back together now?
Hey, kid.
Oh, she seems
This is
happier.
dark in here. Why
Oh.
do you think?
The electricity got cut off, but you're gonna go spend your money on beer?
What do you want to bet Lainey tried to suck the heat out of her trailer with the vacuum again? Blew the damn transformer.
Oh,
I saw Bo
so they
outside.
didn't run out of money.
What do you want? You're gonna fall for his shit again, are you?
We're going to check out that disturbance at the Graybill house.
Was there an actual disturbance? Or did they just hear about what's going on, so they're trying to preemptively catch people? Nope, they must have heard something. Sounds like broken bottles. Some kids are probably just hanging out. Although if they're prepping this for the games tonight, tomorrow, whenever they are. You should probably have backup if you think you need a gun!
Really scared the shit out of me.
Jesus.
See you. But you got better things to be doing. You got to get your stuff and get out of here. I'm going to have to take you for trespassing. Trespassing? Why don't you grab to the real fuck-ups? Just work with me, Bill. Trespassing.
Oh no, Bill. Now you're in trouble.
50 seconds before I see that. Guess the law really is blind.
I mean, why are you mocking him? He's trying to help you.
No, I got photos that open your eyes to this town. The sickos, murderers. I got proof.
You got proof of murders?
Forgot y'all like y'all justice for the blindfold.
Time's up.
I don't understand why, if the cops are trying to give you a
Lady
break,
of the blind.
you would mock them.
Justice for Abby Clark.
I mean, I am definitely not pro-cop. But, if the cops are actually doing something good, why would you try to taunt them? Just count your lucky stars and run away.
You got the money?
This is the last time.
You got it.
I mean it.
Who is that? Am I supposed to know who that is? Is it like his family?
Well.
What are you doing here? Mom's boyfriend showed up. Oh, he's not all beaten up anymore. I guess it's been a while since the last episode.
You're not superstitious, are you, Dodge?
Based on that rainbow.
What am I looking at? Why is he doing this? He's at some kind of a rodeo. Oh, maybe this is just what he does. Maybe he's a rodeo guy. Or maybe it's like a contest, and he's trying to win so he can get some money for his sister. Maybe he'll tell her, and then we'll find out.
I saw Dana this morning. She told me you'd be over here. She also said she used to compete.
She used to win.
Wow.
You're trying to get me to like you. You don't have to do that. I told you that I would be your partner. You know, I don't make promises that I can't keep.
I want to be more than game partners.
I'll admit it. And I think for cowboys.
She wasn't actually joking, I don't think.
You want to try?
Oh, I don't know. My mom used to say that fishing was for narcs. You know, baiting in a trap.
No. Oh. That was so stupid.
You close with your mom?
No.
Like she's maybe so stuck that she doesn't even know how to move forward anymore.
Yeah.
How about your old man?
My mom got pregnant right out of high school. He'd send me like birthday cards. Sometimes. Turns out he'd just been living in Huntsville the whole time.
Same guy.
I don't know. People say that love is blind, but it's not. It's just really, really fucking stupid.
Dad was a rodeo champion.
Wow, the whole family is
He's
in
one
it.
of the best in the circuit, actually. Mom would always say that they split up when Dana and I were in grade school.
I'm feeling similar to how I felt last episode. I
She
know
knew
that all of
about
this
the other women.
backstory
but
stuff is so that we can become endeared
The trophies
towards our characters.
were with us, so
But I just want to watch the actual panic.
What about you? What about your parents?
I don't really feel any more endeared towards any of these characters
My mom's dead.
after
Dad's in
this.
Sayersville. Has been for my entire life.
Did your dad really shoot that ranger in the back?
I guess he
Who
didn't
says he
catch a
didn't?
fish.
But who the fuck knows?
Do you believe him? And what is with that
Innocent or
soda
guilty,
top can that's been on his
life without parole.
neck for 5 episodes?
Luke raised me up.
I was the new kid once.
Now what happens?
I didn't have any friends. No, I'm being serious. And then on the first day of 2nd grade, Heather told me she liked my tattoo. It was a sticker.
And that's that.
If even one person sees you, you don't count as invisible anymore. We're going to have a great time.
Yeah, well, why should they have all the fun? Yeah.
No, thank you. But they were wearing shoes. This is just how they spend all their time. Oh, I mean, if it's summer, that's what kids do in the summer. That's what that kind of tattoo. What is he keeping tally of? I mean, those people are not that far away. They've only been gone for like 4 seconds.
You're still upset with the whole Bishop thing? Look, you know Leela's not gonna last.
Oh, right. I'm like, why are we upset with Bishop? Right, I forgot. Are you gonna tell her?
I'd tell you something. But you promised not to judge me. I did something very stupid.
I made out with Ray a couple of times.
And I am afraid that I'm gonna keep doing it. Listen, you guys can't keep avoiding each other. You guys should stop. You know what I love? The fact that we can all be in the same room without feeling the need to talk.
You
For a
were
week.
you were just about to get some juicy gossip.
This should be fun.
Oh, Natalie.
The bike path is on the other side of Miller Lane, and all that land in between
Belongs to the board.
Exactly. Now, that seems pretty crazy.
What am I missing?
How old is Bishop Moore?
He graduated with Natalie.
Do you think he's gonna be okay? You know, now that he's all by himself.
He's made it this far.
I told him to get a room tonight. He just seemed really high. And now he's got all this money. It's like,
How do you get that kind of money?
Yeah, that was
he
good.
was working at the Moores last week. He took something and
There's got to be a lot of secrets in that house.
What's happening now? I'm definitely missing something. Just not quite sure what it is yet. You're not even being like sneaky or quiet. Are you sure there's no one here? What? I don't even know what she's trying to find. Well, she found it, whatever it was.
is Bishop a judge?
Uh-oh.
Do you think Bishop knows something?
Well, we know that the game is organized by two judges.
Okay.
We got reason to believe that Bishop's one of them.
Why do you
Well,
believe
if you
this?
don't mind, I'd like to search his room.
You better run. I mean,
Here I thought Bishop wasn't going to follow me to the bench.
Well, right now, we really can't afford to make the same mistakes again this year.
Yeah, you can't, certainly.
We're on the same side, George.
But if Bishop's hiding something, it's not going to be in his room. That boy has a streak of the wild. He's in those trees.
oh my god.
Like I said on the phone, Bishop's cell phone records would be a big help.
Alright, so we know. Well, we already knew that Bishop was a judge. I mean, we knew. Now they're finding out. Hi, bitch! How would you know, like, well, I guess you can wait for his police car to drive away. I'm not sure what clued them in as to Bishop being the judge. Was it because the location and where Bishop's house was to it? I feel like maybe.
I'm sorry that I was weird with Leela. I'm sorry that I didn't like throw a parade for you or whatever, but I don't know why you're acting like you're mad at me.
Oh. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Why were you mad when you found out about me and Leela?
I was just surprised.
No, I wasn't. I was surprised. You know, we're not supposed to keep secrets from each other.
Dipshit! Move on!
Ignore
Be
him.
a whirlwind panic. Games come easy to you.
What are
What?
you talking about?
Do me a favor. Tell your boyfriend to back the fuck up.
What exactly is it that he has against him?
at Spurlock's Ranch. Up until now, you've been competitive.
You guys stay inside till we come and get you.
Players' points will be deducted when you submit proof of them being scared shitless. For tonight and tonight only.
Sabotage is highly encouraged. As a reminder, Heather is still in the lead with 200 points. There is a 50-point bonus for whoever can solve the riddles in the blood.
So if Heather has immunity, I feel like from one of the challenges, why wouldn't she? Can she just use it in the last one and be like, "I win"? Like, I don't know how it works. They never mentioned it again. I don't think though.
Rebuilds.
Creepy. It's not that creepy. It actually looks like somebody tried to make a creepy picture. Like, it doesn't really look creepy. That's creepy.
Dorothy lost her ruby shoes. The wizard lost his head. The king was counting reasons for clues inside the den. Let's see what else we can find. Why don't we go that way? We should stick together.
What counts as being scared shitless? I wonder. I don't think that counts. It wasn't anything. It's so dark. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Hey guys, over here.
Check out the bloody riddle. One flew over a roof. Track down the clue inside the who, whose ended mirrors soon.
A noose. Mirror. If you look at the message in a mirror, soon spelled backwards is noose.
Sort of.
The cook invited to dinner makes 6 to tally late. Final counts the winner behind the hands that wait.
Cook is capitalized.
Just go catch up with your friends. Like, I feel like it would be less scary with all these people in the house, like, traipsing around looking for stuff. Wouldn't want to get trapped in here.
Aren't you afraid of the curse?
Only if you're afraid of falling in love with me.
Yeah, you should get extra points if you're a couple and you make it through the night. Or do you guys think it will be more scary with all these people because there's constantly someone to scare you?
That did not count as a startle or a scare.
A startle is one thing.
What are you doing?
But they said something about being scared shitless. Guys, you're in this is a... No, anybody could find you. Don't be doing this now. I mean, anybody could just walk in. People are actively looking for things. So they'll be prowling around.
Enter Dodge Mason. To win the game.
Yeah. You and pretty much everyone else. Natalie. I'm sorry. Yes, please.
Did you at least bring some power bars in case we get hungry?
What? Always keep a stash on me. Never know when you're gonna need one.
Are they not concerned about people?
You okay?
Just
This isn't your first time, Milton.
thinking about having sex with you.
Jenny on the floor of a haunted house. You do this all the time. So what's the big deal?
What's the big deal? Beer goes up.
I guess he actually
Are you,
cares
like, mad at me or something?
about her.
Not bad.
But you fuck like everyone and you're not gonna fuck me.
Whatever you say, Heather.
No, Ray, you've had sex with a...
You hurt his feelings. He wanted to like you.
Yo. What the fuck are you doing? Are you kidding me? Do you need me to call someone? I love how you always know how to make me feel so much better. Were you just hooking up with Ray Hall? Can we please talk about this later? Absolutely.
I mean, she tried to tell you earlier, but then you had to drag Bishop in and, you know.
There's a basement.
Look, it was a mistake. What do you mean a mistake? Make a wrong turn onto his face? I know, okay? I guess it just felt good to have a distraction. Yeah, well, but a distraction was exactly the point. Hello? You don't think that?
She does think that. I don't think that,
I'm so fucking stupid!
but she does think that. And it makes logical sense because
And I actually kind of thought that he liked me.
I kind of think he does.
What is this shit?
Uh-oh.
Fuck!
No flashlight.
Fuck, my phone died. Oh no.
Want to have a little fun?
Oh. Do not get locked in here. Oh shit, I just remembered what actually happens.
Dodge Dodge will be back soon.
And how is he supposed to get you out? You think he just knows
6 late.
combinations?
Behind the hands.
Or he has keys to this to this lock?
This generator backfeeds into that electric box.
Leave it alone, Tyler. Open your charger? I said leave.
Alright, so we got... Oh, there we go. An X. Move that clock, bitch. What is it? Is that a list of all the people who died? Yeah.
God said, let there be light.
Turn it on!
No! Oh!
Guys!
Help!
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit. You think? Run! Oh my god, she's still up here? Oh my god, why did it take so long for him to leave? I mean, I guess she's gonna see the house on fire.
Oh my god.
Or are you like... Oh. What do you do? Let me out!
Hello, we're still in there!
Hurry, hurry. Where's Ezra? Josh. Honey,
Come on!
what happened to him?
Where's Heather?
Dad's missing too.
Oh my god.
You locked them in there!
Natalie, open it! It's stuck.
What the hell do you think she's trying to do?
Are you okay? Yeah, Natalie, hurry.
I knew he liked her for realsies. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, even if Dodge came back, how the hell was he supposed to get them out? Ah!
What happened? I'm gonna get help.
Who are you gonna get?
I'm gonna call 911.
Oh, shit. Oh, there's our bell. Okay. Now, I will say, when I read this scene in the book, it was not this suspenseful. And I know I complained a lot in earlier episodes about how there wasn't enough suspense, there wasn't enough tension, yada, yada, yada. But I really think that this scene nailed it. Like, I was proper concerned. And, like, in the beginning, like, when they first got in, I was like, I don't know how scary this actually is, blah, 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 blah. But once the two of them got locked in the, what I'm calling the pantry, once the two of them got locked in the pantry and I remembered what was going to happen, and then we cut to the boys in the basement with the generator, I was, like, on the edge of my seat from then until the end. But now, again, that was only, like, 5 minutes. And the beginning of the episode was just, like, dragging on. Like I said, and I meant it, and I understand that in order to care about the characters, we need to know something about them. But here's the thing. It isn't really like... I mean, for this episode, yes, because actually people are potentially dying. Dodge got electrocuted. The girls are trapped in the house that's on fire. So it makes a little bit of sense for this episode, but really I'm not in it, like, I'm more in it to watch the games and to see it be, like, suspenseful and scary and see who's going to make it and who's not. And I'm not really in it, like, I'm not concerned about anyone getting hurt or dying. I mean, yes, I am to an extent, but, like, I'm not watching it with that sort of in mind. I'm watching it to see who's going to get through, who's going to chicken out, who's going to do it. And actually, I'm kind of really interested in the police side of it, in the trying to figure out who's in charge of this, when it's happening, how it's going down. But it's a lot of it feels just like filler stuff in the front 2/3 of every episode. I'm just like, come on, get to the thing that I care about. And then when they get there, I really enjoy it. So the part that I like is well done. And it's done the way I want it to be. But the rest of it is a whole other scenario. So there's that. But I, at this point, have absolutely no idea how the girls are going to get out. And I have no idea, I cannot remember for the life of me, how they got out in the book. I'm pretty sure, if you haven't read the book, maybe stop listening for a little bit, but I'm pretty sure in the book, Heather somehow was sort of accused of setting this fire, and they thought originally, I think, that little Bill died in the fire when in fact he was dead already. So she wasn't going to be charged for murder, but they thought maybe she would, something like that. But I don't know how she gets out. I have no remembrance of it whatsoever. But I am really interested to find out, especially since Ray already went back in, tried to find them, couldn't. I mean, I imagine it's loud and chaotic inside of a building that's on fire. So he's screaming, they're screaming, but nobody can hear each other. So the dude whose name I don't know said he's going to call 911. So even, this is a small town, so it might take a while for fire EMS to get there. And even when they do, how are they going to get into that building? It's like literally completely collapsed. So, and Heather is in a situation right now where she can't really advocate for herself. She's like trapped under like a bookcase and she can hardly breathe from smoke inhalation. So she can't like break windows or yell for help or do really much of anything except lie there and hope that somebody finds her. So I don't know. It's pretty scary. Dodge found the list of names of people who have died in panic previously. And I don't know if that's the answer to the riddle or if that's just supposed to be something else. Like, I don't know if he found all the clues. Like, who knows? Like, what if somebody just stumbled by and found that without, reading any of the other clues? I don't really know how that's going to turn out. I don't remember that being a plot point in the book. Could have been, but I just don't remember. But I do like the added effect of it. However, that said, I also feel like it took away a little bit of how scary this house sort of was. Because it's sort of hard, like when you're in a haunted house, I think. Like when you're in a haunted house, part of the thing that's scary about it is that you're alone, it's quiet, it's dark. Anything could be something. But when it's like you and 50 people in there, you can assume every noise, every rustle, every creak is just somebody else wandering around trying to figure out what the clues are. So it's a little less scary, I feel like. But, I mean, a fire, the fire makes it very scary, but I don't think that was part of the plan. So that's sort of what happened on that front. Bishop and Heather are still not talking. Like, I sort of, okay, in the book, they give a pretty good explanation for why all of this is happening. And in the beginning, it's, at least in the book, I sort of figured out kind of early on, I thought that Bishop was a judge. basically just because he was like so anti her doing everything, and he would get mad and he would, you know, try to keep her from doing things because he didn't want her to get hurt because they're like BFFs. But I don't remember there being any kind of like a romantic tension in the book. So now he's got this Layla chick. She's making out with Ray all the time, which Natalie is not pleased about. So there are some extra layers in the show, which is nice. But still need more panic from the panic, I feel like. And a little bit less, like, town stuff. So we are now halfway through. I'm pretty sure this is a 10-episode season. We have now watched the first 5. And there were some things that I expected to have happened by now if they were going to happen. But I'm not going to say. We'll see if they come up. So is that all I want to say? Did anything else happen? I don't know. Those bells tolled. So at the end there. So I think they're supposed to toll right before someone dies. So we've got the... I don't know where Natalie is right now. She was trying to get help. Heather's trapped and Dodge is still unconscious, I think. So fingers crossed that all 3 of them make it through. But I think that's probably it for right now. So hopefully you had a good time. I certainly did. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!